Hello everyone, this is Ram. So today we are going to learn how to implement modal validation in asp.NET Core. So let me share my screen. Okay. So let me open the solution that we were using for for our previous videos like CRUD operation for implementing CRUD operations and then authorization, implementing authorization. So I have opened the same solution that we have created. Okay, employer web application. Okay. Today's topic is how to implement validation in ASP.NET Core, right? So in ASP.NET Core, we are going to implement validation for the models, right? So earlier we have created this particular employee model. So let me open that file. So in this employee, okay. So when I run the application and then I can enter any value for name and then I can give anything for email ID, not in the email address format. So it will accept everything, right? I can enter some text or characters. It will accept everything. So now I think I want to restrict the user to enter specific data, right? I mean for email, a valid email ID, and then for phone number, a valid phone number. Okay. So that I think we are going to implement today. So let me add validations for these fields like name, email, and then phone number. So in order to implement validations, we need to add attributes. Like we have different types of attributes like required. So I think these attributes are, there in this particular namespace system.component model.data annotations. So in MVC, we can call it as data annotations as well. So I'm adding required field for this name. And then I can add other, validations like string length of 20. So when I add string length of 20, so when I enter text in that name field, it will accept only 20 characters. It will not accept more than 20 characters. Okay. And then also we can add error message for this one. Okay. If you want to display some error message, we can give that. Okay. So space error message equals to name cannot be more than 20 characters. Okay. And also if you want to display, I mean if you want to change the label text or title that we have for name field, that also we can change it using display attribute, right? So display of, okay, display of, we need to give the you know property name equals to, within double quote we can specify the new label that we want to display. So I want to display it as employee name, so let me give it as employee name. Okay. And then for this I think email, I'm going to give it as email address. So if we give this particular attribute, then that particular text field, email text field, will accept only email address format data. So if you give any string or something like that, then it will not accept that. Okay. And then for similarly for phone number, we can give phone. Okay, it will accept only phone number. So these are the different types of validations that we have. Not only these, I think we have other validations as well. So based on the requirement, we can apply those validations in ASP.NET Core. So let me save these changes and then run the application, and then I'll show you how these validations are going to work in ASP.NET Core. Okay, the project is loading. So yeah, so I have logged in with my previous credentials like ram@gmail.com. Okay, and then let me click on this add employee button. Okay, now if I click on create new, okay, so when I click on create, it will pop up all the validations that we added in employee model. So this one you can see it, right? Earlier it was name, but I think I have changed it as I have changed the display as employee name, right? So that's why the label name was changed. And also you can see the required field validator for name and then email and then phone. So for email and then phone, we did not specify required attribute, right? But still it is displaying required because email address and then phone, we have given these validations, right? So it will automatically trigger required field for these two fields as well. Okay, and then I think let me give some value here, like test 1 2 3, something like that. You can see here, right? I think it is not allowing me to enter more than 20 characters here. So if you see this, I'm not allowed to enter more than 20 characters here. So when I type, I mean, even if I'm typing, I think it is not accepting more than 20 characters. So this is because we have given string length of this one, string length of 20 characters, right? So that's why I think it is restricting us to enter only 20 characters. And if I give some invalid email, let me give some test. So you can see this particular validation, right? The email field is not a valid email address. So let me give the proper email ID, then I think this error will be gone. @ng.com. Okay, and then similarly for phone number, I think we can give some valid phone number, then it will accept that particular phone number. And then let me click on create. Okay, so now I'm adding only the proper details, like the valid employee name and then the valid email, in the proper format. So earlier I think we use it to, I mean, it used it to accept all the values. Like for email I can enter some text, and for phone I can enter some other values other than the phone number. Okay, so this is how we implement validations in asp.net core. Thank you.